Well, hello everybody. Kathy Hamilton here. It's been a while since I have come to you in video form, but with all the changes, planetarily speaking, out there with coming into the age of Aquarius once again, I thought I'd pull a card for everybody and just kind of, touch base. It's been a very interesting time period for the past couple of years. I'm sure you are all feeling the same. And I very much am looking forward to the change in 2024 and what's to come. And I hope you are too. So I hope it's been treating you well so far. I know we're only like 1 month in, but it's already been a lot and pretty intense, and not necessarily in a bad way, but definitely you can feel a shift in the air. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and let's just call in all of our angels, our guides. I'm using Doreen Virtue's fairy card deck, and so we'll call in the fairies and anyone at all that just helps us, anyone or anything that just helps us just get back into balance with ourselves. And I think that's the biggest thing that we could do for ourselves right now and for the world as we move into 2024 and what's to come. So just tell me, you can even say it to yourself or out loud, is this card for you? If it is, I'm going to pull it right now. Okay. Oh, yes. It is the Walk Away card, and it says, leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. And what I love about this card is that there's just so many beautiful colors in here. And I like the walk away because we are walking away from, this is a huge transition, as we move into the age of Aquarius. I keep wanting to sing. But so just kind of walking away from anything that you don't need anymore. Just declutter your mind, declutter your diet, declutter your house. Just move into what's actually supportive of you and walk away from the rest, no matter what that is. It could be relationships. It could just be patterns. That is what I tend to find for myself, is just walking away from things that I do, thinking of what you want more of in your life by also thinking about what you want less of. And if you, whatever that is, what you want less of, the more you focus on like, okay, I'm just gonna be open to letting that go, automatically makes room for what you actually do want. And so, yeah, there's just really beautiful colors, and in her fairy wing, there's like, it almost looks like a fish, or it kind of reminds me of a ladybug. It's red nonetheless, like this red going into orange, which is very like first, second chakra to me. So it's kind of where, where kind of like family and your tribe meet all your wild desires. What do you want? And just kind of letting those two marry a little bit. So it's not, and then like on the outskirts here, it's like yellow. So again, we've got another chakra, beautiful chakra color, all like the lower chakras, and the heart too, with just this emerald green and the water flowing, just really living from your heart, really focusing on what you want, and not in the materialistic way. I think we can all get tripped up on that and the whole like law of attraction thing. And that's not really what I'm feeling about this. It's more of like, what do you want for you? How do you want to feel? And how do you want to feel out in the world as well? And the more you let yourself feel that inside, the more you're going to find that outside. And I think even in my podcast, the last podcast I published, that was in there. I've got a new one coming out as well. But let me read from the book too, and then I'll probably also give you guys a picture just in case you don't, if you can't see it on the video. Okay, so walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. It's safe for you to make your desired change. You've been wanting to do so, but have hesitated out of fears about what the future holds and how people will react to your decision. This card validates that it really is time to leave. You'll be happier and healthier as a result. Ask the fairies to smooth the path of your transition and lend the necessary support. The sooner you make this change, the sooner you'll experience the bliss that your future has in store for you. Some additional meanings for the card. Be assertive and tell someone your true feelings. Make a commitment to yourself and vow to keep it. Start planning now so that you'll be able to leave, such as calling a support group, updating your resume, or squirreling money away. Go for healthful and vigorous walks. That is really interesting. I think the one thing that stood out to me the most was make a commitment to yourself and vow to keep it. And I think that if you could do that in the most gentlest way possible, and something I've been doing more recently is just being open to forgiving myself. So whatever I'm like judging and criticizing myself about, I just say like, I'm open to forgiving myself for being so judgmental and criticizing my whatever, kind of fill in the blank. And, you know, really just keeping that commitment of being present with yourself and knowing what you want, being clear about what you want internally so that whatever you are putting out there is going to be reflected back to you. And also the go for healthful and vigorous walks. I know it's hard to get outside right now just because it's colder for those of us who are living in a cold climate. But I think it still is important just to spend some time outdoors. And this is one area that I'm working on again for me of just not, I do so much better when I'm out amongst the trees in the summertime. And in the winter, I do tend to get a little like, I don't know, a little off kilter and out of balance with myself when I'm not out there. So even if you maybe can't get outside, they've got all these YouTube videos where they'll have like people walking in some type of park. I'll pop that on my TV and I'll just like kind of pretend I'm walking along, and you can still hear the birds. Open your windows, you can still hear them outside chirping away. And if you have plants or can go someplace where there's plants, these are all just ways of kind of getting in touch with nature. And something that I am going to do is I have a bag of coins that I was planning on counting, and someone had told me like that's also a good way of earthing because you're touching the metal. So easy breezy, right? So until the next time I'm with you, remember how much I love you and how phenomenal I think that you are. And when you look at yourself in the mirror the next time, you tell yourself that too. Okay, I'll be with you again soon. Bye.